So we've taken a lot of the design inspiration and technologies from the Onyx fork that we just came out with, and it got trickled down into the new Diamond. And the idea is you can really push, 140 to 160 trail bike, to its limits and have fun. And we need a fork that they can count on. They can mount it up, they can go ride, and they don't have to think twice about it. It does the job. It feels great, it's comfortable, it's supportive, you can go rip. So the characteristics we like in a trail fork, something that has a little bit more response to it, and what I mean by that is when you put input into the front end, you get more back, and you have something a little bit more supportive than, say, like a long travel fork where you want it just to be a monster truck and plow through stuff. So with going a little bit shorter in travel, you need a little bit more support and that snappy, poppy kind of feel. So the SL air spring is a new technology for us that we just came out with in the Onyx D138 fork. And what it is it's a dual air-on-air system. They've been done in the past, it's nothing new. But it really took us a long time to find that magic recipe of that small bump sensitivity, that support, that mid-stroke support when you really need it, and then that end-stroke progression. Typically with these air springs, you can lose some small bump sensitivity, especially at higher pressures. So that was something that we really wanted to mitigate or fix on this. And our engineers, they nailed it, man. Like, the feeling of this fork with this new SL air spring is you have all that small bump sensitivity that everybody always loves, and you get that mid-stroke support, that end-stroke progression, and it doesn't allow the bike to pitch front to back as much. So like under heavy braking, the front end's just gonna feel like it's there for you. So with the new D1 damper, the main thing that we tried to update was the compression feel and the rebound feel. What we did was we tried to reduce some of the high-speed firmness or harshness that can happen sometimes. What that's gonna feel like is basically when you hit something hard, the front wheel is gonna feel like it just moves out of the way rather than pushes back with any sort of resistance. We're always going after friction. Like, trying to make the smoothest fork is always the goal. And it's just that buttery smooth feel, like when you first push down with your hands on the handlebars and the fork just moves. Like that kind of feeling just makes you want to go ride. So we've implemented a new 3D machining process that gets us closer to that than we've ever been. It allows us to get tighter tolerances in our bushings and our dropouts to make the fork buttery smooth. For me as a rider, I'm always trying to ride the smallest travel bike I can get away with just because it's fun, and I like to try to push those bikes and see what they can do. And so that was kind of the challenge that we took on with this new fork. We wanted to see how far we can push that envelope, and I think we really nailed it.